Make 2024 a year where you make something. So hello and welcome to the vlog, our first official vlog of 2024. Happy New Year if we didn't say that already. It is Wednesday early evening. It is our first week back. We got back to Bosnia and Herzegovina on Sunday morning, about 2 o'clock in the morning, from our trip to the UK, which is what you saw in last week's vlog, and back to work. So Rowan's in school, I am here. I have been prepping for winter camp, which starts tomorrow up on Johorna. It's our teenage winter camp, so we're taking a combi full of young people from here up to Sarajevo and then on up the mountain to spend 2-3 days up there learning to snowboard, having some fun together. And yeah, had to sort out a whole bunch of equipment, obviously snowboards, snowboard boots, all that kind of stuff, as well as PA equipment. So last week's vlog had a bunch of footage from the Illuminate light show in Birmingham Botanical Gardens, and there's one clip, shot, call it what you will, that I filmed, one little bit of footage that I filmed that I didn't put in that, and I'm going to show you that now. And it was from this wall, and as you can see, it said make a wish. And as I looked at that, my attention was focused on the word make. Nothing against people having a make-a-wish wall and whatever, make-a-wish, that's fine. But actually, there's something really powerful about going make. Just make. Because sometimes if we think about a make-a-wish kind of mindset, it's like, oh, I hope that so-and-so will happen. I hope things will change. I hope the world will be a better place. If we just take make out of that statement and go, make, do something, there's a lot more emphasis on what am I going to do then? While we were away, Rowan bought a little cardboard thing. It's something that goes on your bookshelf, and it's a little scene, and you have to pop it all out of paper and create this thing. She hasn't made it yet, but she's preparing to make it. So on the table upstairs is a bunch of tools, because she's been gathering all the things that it says that you need to make the thing. And then when she has time, she's going to sit down and she will make it. It's not like making a wish where she hopes that the bookshelf is going to look prettier at some point. She's going to make something that makes the bookshelf look prettier, or make something that she gets pleasure from in the making of it. Similarly, I have a list over there on a whiteboard. You can't see the list. I'm not going to show you the list. And then on the top of the list, it says 2024 projects. And they are lists of things I want to make this year, or I want to help other people make things, music. It's a list of albums and EPs and songs, stuff I want to produce this year. If all of it gets done, how many projects are on there? I've got 11 projects listed on the list. That probably represents 70 or 80 songs, something like that at the moment. What I'm starting this year going, it would be fantastic if we finish those songs. That would mean audio recordings. That would also mean short form video for social media platforms. That would also mean music videos for YouTube. A lot of stuff to make. I'm not making a wish that it happens. I am just going to start making stuff and keep making stuff till it's all made. So a big part of my work here, big part of what Rowan's doing as well, is we want to help young people make music in whatever form that takes, whether that's people who are 8 or 9 years old starting out as beginner musicians learning an instrument, whether that's people who are a little bit older who want to get into a journey of playing with other people, being in a band, writing songs, recording music. We want to help them along their musical journey, that they can make music. We've talked about it before on the vlog, I think, and for years Novi Most had a policy, or like a phrase that it used, how dare we? And the whole concept of how dare we was, how dare we dream dreams for young people that we're not going to dream for ourselves? Like, how dare we encourage them to do something that we're not encouraging ourselves to do? And so in the context of our musical existence, for people like Rowan and myself, for Buddha who works with us, how dare we want to help young people make music if we're not making music ourselves? And I think it's a fantastic challenge to go, yeah, I do want to encourage young people to make music. I do want to be the person who's cheering them on. With that comes a challenge. What music am I making? How am I improving myself? I don't want to teach from a point of staleness. I don't want to encourage from a position of lethargy or apathy. I want to encourage from a, this is what I'm doing, look, you can do this too. And so in saying that, I'm kind of putting it out there. If we get to the end of the year and you're watching this vlog and you're going, not sure I really made that much this year, then you're more than welcome to leave a comment or a question going, so where's all that stuff that you said you were going to make? What's happened to it? Obviously, in the world of creativity, there are things beyond our control. Sometimes projects you think are going to work just don't work out. Situations kind of fight against you, and you have to go, okay, on to the next one. So we recognise there can be speed bumps in the road, but this year's going to be a year where we make stuff ourselves. This year is going to be a year where we encourage and support other people in making stuff, and that is not wishful thinking. That's just the stuff we've said, yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to try and bring as much as we can of that to you on the vlog, so you can be encouraged and inspired as you see other people going along their journey, as you see stuff that's coming out of the work we're doing. As ever, the vlog is just a small window into the world that we live in and the work that we're doing. So you're not going to see everything. There's stuff on my list over there that may never make it to the vlog here, at least not as a big focus. But you'll catch the energy of what's going on, and I hope encourages and inspires you. And for you, make 2024 a year where you make something. Don't just wish something, dream about something, take a step, whatever, that literally or metaphorically, and start something, make it, go for it. So like I said, tomorrow we're off to winter camp. That's what's going to be happening this weekend. Next weekend is very much like we're going to have a songwriting weekend here for It's for Gibraltar to get all the songs finished in terms of the songwriting for that, which is super exciting and a great way to start the year. I've had a couple of guys over from Novi Most in the UK. They've been travelling around the country this week, and they were here over the last 24 hours chatting about stuff we're doing, and that's been really encouraging to get the chance to talk about all this stuff, where we're at, what we see going ahead in the future. And at the end of one of those conversations today, I got a message on my phone. Guy WhatsApped me from Croatia. He's someone I met at a conference in Serbia at the end of last year, and he wants to make an album, and we're going to meet up later this month to talk about that. So really exciting start to the year in the first few days, just to see stuff coming together, and yeah, looking forward to 2024. So that's it for this week's vlog. Thanks very much for watching. Do give us a big thumbs up for making something. Do leave a comment, a question if you want to know more, and do remember that together we do adventure. See you next time.